A girl just wanted to capture the moment her best friend cheated, but she accidentally filmed a horrifying scene of her friend being thrown off a cliff. The terrifying sight made the girl scream involuntarily, which alerted the perpetrators to her presence. Seeing the camera in the girl's hand, the four criminals were determined to destroy the evidence. After a chase, the girl knew it was only a matter of time before she got caught, so she ran back to the campsite, quickly grabbed her climbing gear, and rushed to the bottom of the 10,000-meter cliff. As the ruthless thugs were about to catch up, the girl started free climbing the nearly vertical cliff face. With each push of her limbs, the girl quickly left the men a dozen meters behind. However, the men wouldn't give up easily. Faced with the girl who had evidence of their crime, they had no choice but to climb after her. In the end, due to the difference in physical strength between men and women, the outcome of the chase was quickly decided. Although the girl had a head start, the men's incredible stamina allowed them to catch up to her halfway up the cliff in no time. One of the men reached out and grabbed the girl's left leg, but the girl wasn't one to be messed with. She kicked the man off with one foot, sending him falling to the ground below. The others quickly dodged out of the way as the man hit the ground hard. Fortunately for him, despite falling from such a great height, he only injured his leg. Seeing this terrifying scene, the girl lost all pity for them. She knew that as long as she held the evidence of their crime, these four would never give up. All she could do now was try to reach the top and escape through the trail there. Free climbing without any protective measures, the girl couldn't afford to be distracted. Her guess was right. After settling their injured companion, the remaining three murderers, fully equipped, started climbing after her. With the help of their gear, they didn't have to worry about any accidents, and catching up to the girl was only a matter of 5 minutes. By this time, after a long climb, not only were the girl's hands severely abraded, but most of her energy was also depleted. Now she could only rest briefly on the protruding edge of the cliff, but this also meant wasting precious time. Seeing the girl stop not far ahead, the three clever killers didn't continue the chase. Instead, they occasionally hurled insulting words, trying to break the girl's spirit. Their tactic worked, and the girl was so affected that she accidentally dropped her water bottle. To be safe, the girl composed herself, applied some anti-slip powder to her hands, and continued climbing. As long as she could reach the top, she could escape these people. The men below kept taunting her, but the girl pretended not to hear, knowing that the slightest distraction could be fatal. However, she soon faced a major obstacle. Ahead was a vertical and smooth cliff face, and the girl's hands couldn't stop shaking. Luckily, there was an old rope nearby. The girl reached out her right hand without hesitation, but even though it was within reach, she was still helpless. The girl knew that if she continued to wait, the consequences would be unimaginable when the murderers caught up.